Hey everyone, it's Danny from Danny with the Planny, YouTube and on Instagram. I am back with another haul. I am doing something a little different. I have been running out of storage on my phone, so I am trying it with an SLR camera. We'll see how this works. I don't know about the audio. This is all super new to me, so please bear with me. I'm hoping that this all works out really well because storage on my camera is getting full and I really don't like when I do these hauls and stuff, and I really want to save room for my kids and when we're out and about like recording them. So I'm trying to transition into using the camera. So long explanation for please bear with me as I figure this out, and I appreciate you all for bearing with me as that happens. But I have a huge haul. That also is like part of this is that I can do longer videos and stuff like that with an SLR camera. So anyways, with that, big haul today. I have a lot of stuff that has come in over the last like 3 weeks or so, 3 or 4 weeks. So this is my March haul. Hopefully I can get it all recorded and up before the end of March. But we have some pretty pinko, we have saucy stickers, we have Miss and Meow, letters to Apollo, Sadie stickers, and at the end I'm gonna do the Sadie stickers mystery. It came in last week and my family's been sick and stuff, so I wanted to wait until I had some free time to do that. So I wasn't able to do an individual video on that based off of some feedback that I got on Instagram. It was kind of mixed whether or not you guys wanted individual hauls and or you were fine with it being in with other hauls. So I think what I'm going to do based off of one person commented, Lisa, she said, if it's like relatively within like a few days of you getting it, then that's cool. But it's probably like, which I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Like do an individual if it's really close. And then if not, then I will probably just attach it to whatever haul that I'm doing. So anyways, long intro. Sorry about that. So we'll get into the stickers. Okay, I didn't even notice that I had a White Deer stationery when I was doing my intro. So I have White Deer stationery. This is her freebie. I always love her freebies because they're very functional. This bunny is very cute. But there's like recipe, budget, some like pajamas, cute little mail, makeup. And this is number 48. I haven't gotten anything from her since I feel like Black Friday or like her pre-Black Friday. She hasn't been like putting out as many new releases, which is totally fine because I think she's probably trying to catch up on and take a break. I mean, I really feel for these shops after like Black Friday and like they are spending their like December and January and probably some of February like getting those things out. December and January for sure, and then like February they're probably taking a break, which totally warranted. So anyways, this one is Bell Reminder. Being in school too, I also feel like this is fun to like have as a teacher, just like remind like the bell rings or whatever. So that's another thing that I thought I could use it for as that kind of reminder. This one is the receipts. I'm not sure, like just to mark receipts of like bills. I thought it could be used for, I thought a couple different things it might be used for, so that's why I have, and it could also be used like as a list. Sometimes, I don't know. It looks like a list besides the word receipt at the top. You might not know. So I don't know. I just thought that it could be used for a couple different things or marking bills. This one is money jar, like trying to save up for stuff. We've been working on trying to save up to buy a house, and we've been talking to my son about like saving money too. So I just thought I'd pick it up. Working with him on that. Heater, I'm like constantly cold. in the wintertime. I guess I'm like hot in the summertime. There's no perfect body temperature for me, I guess. I'm either too hot or too cold. Then this one was a grocery. I did pick up 2 of these just because I just felt like sorry, I'm mumbling, but I was like, there's 6 of these on each sheet, but there's only like 4 of these, 3 of these, and 3 of those. And so I just wanted an extra set to have. So that is that. And then this one is taxes. With taxes coming up, I thought it'd be nice. My husband normally does it, but I can mark that he's doing it. And I normally have to get like stuff together too. There's like teachers, when I buy things for teaching, we can get a little bit back. So I have to like get all of those receipts together for him. It's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. No spend. I want to be a little bit better since we're working for Saving a House about no spending, but I always find that that's hard, especially when there's like a cool sale going on and it's hard to resist. It's like I'm losing money on the deal if I don't get it now. But I've been working on that too, because that's a me thing. Instagram, camera, just thought it might be nice to like mark, like when I'm doing like pictures of the stuff, just a different way to do like pictures and whatnot. And I also have a little mint I think it's a mint camera, like not camera, but printer that prints off stuff from your phone, like pictures from your phone. So I want to start doing that. I've had it for a while, so I want to start being better about that. Back in November, I hurt my back. And so when I do memory planning on that, I wanted to mark some of the things for that. And then also like I've like thrown out my back a couple times. Having kids, man, like it's gonna be hard on your back. So anyway, so this is just to mark those incidences. I know it's supposed to be like well, spine pain, but like back pain. I thought very similar, obviously. They're related. Pill blister pack. Just like thought it'd be good to have for like taking medicine or if we pick up prescriptions. I do have like a pill bottle one. So, and then here's I always say prescription for like getting medicine and stuff like that. So, when I did pick this up, I wasn't sure if I was going to need therapy for my back. Thankfully I don't need it, but this could also still be used to mark back pain. And I thought it'd be cute to like jazz it up if I put like a bow on the back of the spine to be like marking like back like pain or whatever. So, or like I have some like sparkly stars or like star clusters that I could put like going through the back or going over the spine. So I just thought I could play up make it look pretty even though it's representing back pain. Here is a USB drive. I'm not sure exactly. Sometimes I just pick stuff up because I like regret it later when I don't have it. I'm like, oh, I should have picked up that one. So sometimes I just kind of pick it up unless it's like super unrelated to something that I'm going to do. I'm like, yeah, I use the computer. I save stuff on it. Why not pick this up? So that's what I picked it up, just in case. Here is sandwiches. We sometimes, when we go camping and stuff, make sandwiches ahead of time, so thought that'd be nice. Or I can mark some other kind of sandwiches that we like might order and whatnot. And then I like this one, Night Owl, because sometimes when I stay up late, my husband will call me the queen of the night. So Night Owl represents that. It just sometimes when I'm off, I get like, I don't know, I'll start doing my planning and get like into whatever it is, and then before I know it, it's like really late, and he's like, all right, queen of the night, and I'm just like, I was in my jam, I was doing my thing. So that these can represent those nights when I'm staying up late doing planning stuff. So That is my order from White Deer Stationery. She has a referral link for like first time users, I'm pretty sure. But normally she does a discount when she has new releases. And the nice thing that she does is that she has a discount go for all the stickers. So whether it's new releases or not, which makes it super affordable, and it being in Canada makes it seem like more inexpensive. That's the word I'm looking for, or the saying I'm looking for. It makes it more affordable, or at least does a mind trick on me where I'm like, it's affordable, because it doesn't seem like it's as much. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. So that is White Deer Stationery, and we'll move on to the next. Next up, we have Letters to Apollo. She had a $2 Tuesday that had some honeycombs and some other like springtime stuff. So I wanted to pick those up. I'll start with the smaller sheets. So here is the honeycombs, and I liked how they had like a little bit of a trace, kind of. They weren't all the way filled in, I guess is kind of what I'm trying to say. So thought those were cute, and I picked them up in the 3 foil colors. With her being like processing, going through Sadie stickers, she now is only doing the like 1 gold color, just like Sadie stickers does. So which like in some ways as a customer, like I do like the option, but sometimes it's just nice to be like just the 3, right? Like you don't have to like process through like, okay, do I need it in light gold and gold, or do I just need or traditional gold, or do I need it in like just one of them? So it's like nice to not really have to think about it. Sometimes I like having my options, but sometimes I get fatigue, like decision fatigue. Cassie and I talk about that. Cassie from Sweet Like Honey Plans, and I talk about that all the time, decision fatigue when shopping, especially when you're doing it last minute, which I tend to do, and she was saying the same thing, that she tends to do that, and we were talking about it's like always last minute, because I have great intentions to do it early, but then like as the weekend goes on and I have my like shopping cart filled, it's just I don't ever press like buy or like whatever. I don't ever finish of shopping, and then like last minute I'm like, oh, I need to finish. Anyways, sorry, that's a long tangent on the honeycombs. So that's those. And then these were like sketch spring people, which I thought was really cute. And I've been liking adding these to some of my spreads. I may talk to her about seeing if she can do them larger, because I have really been enjoying having bigger pieces to like maybe about half size. I guess more than half, because I was like, these are more like half depending upon, anyways, but these could be used for like icons, or to like add to some like making your own scene or whatever. But I may talk to her and see if she can come out with some bigger ones too. These are the dandelions, which are really cute and will be really fun to like sprinkle throughout like a dandelion spread. These are like they're called trails. I keep wanting to call them like swooshes, but they're not really swooshes. Trails is probably a definitely more accurate. But to me, it marks like motion. I think a lot of people think of it with like bees, but it could also be with birds, or even with these florals, like representing motion. So I wanted to pick up some of those to have, to represent that. And then birds. I thought these were nice, different kinds of birds that I've seen out there. So I thought I'd pick those up to kind of layer with some of the spring kits that I have coming up that also have birds in them. Most kits that are springtime, that goes with them. All right, let's do the rest of the foiled stuff, and then I'll show you the other things that I got. Okay, so these are bigger ones, and I thought these would be like really, really fun. And I, again, keep showing you probably like the same spreads, but this is just because I have been working on doing the tilted boxes. But like in right here, there's a snowflake. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, the snowflake. And I thought that would be really fun to like have these honeycombs like going in that space there, especially with the colored swatch behind it. Like that would be really fun to like layer in behind those tilted boxes, or up at the top with the date cover section. This could be really, like, especially this one, this long one here, could be really fun to have. And then you can layer the date, like you can layer that over top of it so that it would be like the honeycombs would be like popping out behind it. So just some fun layering options with the bigger ones that I'm really excited to have. And I'm probably gonna like, I might need to go back and get more. I'm just thinking about it, especially in the gold, just because I have some fun ideas with that. But those are at least two of the things that I'm thinking about using them for. So anyways, I did pick them up in all the three colors, but most of the honey stuff is in the gold colorway. So I'll have to take a look and see what my spring lineup is. And with me being 2 years behind, or a year behind, I guess I should say, not 2 years behind, a year behind, I could pull these into my 23 spring kit as well. So I might need to pick up some more. So here are some bigger trails. Let's do a size comparison. So there was those honeycombs, and then here is the sizing on those. So you can just kind of get a peek. Where's this, the gold one? There's the gold. So there's the sizing on those in comparison. And then the trails, here's the comparison on size for the trails. So it just depends on like what you're looking for as far as that goes, but they're in all three colors. And then bigger dandelions as well. And let's see if I can get those. Just grab the one. I think these are, like, even though they're larger, I really think they're a great sizing. Both of them are. Like, these are going to be fun to like kind of sprinkle throughout the kit. And then these will be really fun, I think, to play off of the boxes or in the date cover section or sidebar. So, all right, those were all the foiled items that I got. And then again, I'm dabbling in the journaling side of things. So this, she showed in her stories on Instagram that they could be used for like box and like as their box size, if that makes sense. So it's like the width, it's like a midi box, I guess, technically. And if you don't want it framed, you can pull this center part out and then like plop it down in the middle. But I thought it might be kind of fun to mark something special, or if I do start doing journaling, which again, I'm very high hopes for, pulling these in to like mark different things. This was also kind of fun to mark your month section. I was also thinking for like Holden and marking his like how old he is. I've been doing it by weeks just because I have leftover like pregnancy ones. So I've been doing it by weeks. But anyway, so I thought there was a couple of cute different ideas that I had for this. So that's why I picked that up after seeing her in her stories use it or talk about it. All right, these are definitely more journaly, but I think Jess did such a good job like layering these things behind that I just kind of couldn't resist. This is on transparent matte, but it's really nicely detailed, I feel like. So just trying to give you a closer up view. And then this one. Those boots are really cute. And then the stack of books. So wanted to pick those up. Again, not 100% sure what I'm going to use them with. They could also be used with different kind of spring kits as well. So I might pull them into some of the spring spreads that I have coming up. And then same thing with this. Pulling into spring spreads, it's always nice to have some of these dolls to pull in. Like this one could be really good with the Saucy Stickers code to add a different kind of girl from what's in the kit already. and with those blue colors. So I thought the pink, the blue, and the white, pretty neutral colors that can go with so many spring kits. Pink florals in that one, again, could go with lots of different kits. This one's a very neutral one. And then I know in my 2023 collection, I do have like a cafe. So I picked that up for like maybe adding to that one. So, all right, it's a small little haul, but I really am excited to try some of these things out. I like these things because they're not usually stuff that I normally fully pick up. But then the honeycombs is the other thing that I'm like excited about, like with it having that open space, and it will layer really well with swatches and stuff. And then trying some of these trails is something else that I'm really excited to be pulling in. So this is Letters to Apollo, and be sure to check. She's coming out with like lots of great new releases lately, so definitely check her out if you're interested. There's a couple different girls that are PRing for her, Tara and Cassie for sure, so definitely use them. Okay, next up we have Miss and Meow. She has recently announced that she is having a baby, and it's a little girl. Super excited for her. But I think if you're with me, you may also have like this fear that she won't come back. And she has mentioned that she is going to be a little bit more limited. And so when she mentioned that, I did ask her, I was like, are you going to have some of your foiled stuff up? Because I think her plan is, she's doing a bunch of releases now to like kind of prep for like her having some maternity leave, which like good for her. And I'm glad that like she's able to do that. I wish she could have, as a mom and like recently having a baby, like you want to spend all the time that you can with your little one. I'm sure you guys get that. So she's like trying to like set her shop up so that she can do that. But also she wants to make it manageable too, because you don't know when, especially when it's your first, like how much time you're going to be able to have to dedicate, especially if you're a stay-at-home mom and like trying to work from home and have a baby. So I very much get that. But she was like, I think she's only going to like release a couple of kits and then only have those in the shop. So she won't be having like the stock that she has currently. I don't know when all that's going to happen, but I got really nervous and I picked up a bunch of her foil deco, because literally these are like some of my favorite like string lights. I just really love how she did this. I like the long like ones that go across, and then like the shorter ones. It's just really, really pretty, and she did a nice job in my opinion. So I definitely picked up a bunch so that I had them. So anyways, I kind of got scared and I bought a lot of things. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started with, I'll do the foiled first, and then I'll get into like the other things that I got. But yeah, so I picked up some of her dividers. I do like have quite a bit left over, but again, in fear that like I'm hoping she'll come back and that she'll have these things back in the shop eventually. But again, just thought I'd pick some up to have some extra. And then these are definitely, like I already said, my favorites. So I picked up, I think, three of each. And is it sad that I actually may go back and pick up more? I think it's just this fear that like the shop is never gonna reopen again, or like, which is fair. Like when you have a baby, it's hard to know like what you're gonna be able to do and like manage with a baby and stuff. So it's totally fair. It's just like also a fear that we have as customers that they'll never come back and that we don't get their pretty stickers. So here it is in silver, and then rose gold. I do wish, like, and again, like this is not going to happen now that she's I wish there was a divider version, like a smaller set that she had, but I don't know how you would do that long one. Anyways, that's just like a semi wish that I have. But yeah, so there are the different sets. And then I picked these up to match. I do, again, have these in already, but I wanted to pick them up just in case it is a while before she's able to bring these back into the shop. I'm going to be hopeful and just like make it a statement, like she's coming back. So those are that. Next up, oh, I forgot to show the freebie. Sorry, I just saw it poking out. So here was the orders freebie, and it is in gold. She has some really cute icons. I always like forget to use hers in the kit, and she does a really good job of matching it. So I want to try to be more intentional with making sure I use hers. And then the foiled ones are really cute too. So making sure to use that. Okay, so I picked up, I think this release, it was the Sunshine and Meadow kit that I picked up for this one. This was, like, she has a matching monthly that's May. It's right there, that's why I know what it is. I'll explain something in a minute. Okay, so this kit was really pretty. I think one of the things that drew me into this was this window scene with the curtains was really pretty. This swing, the hammock with the book and stuff on it, really pretty. And then this scene up here, I think, were some of the ones. And I also really like this bike scene because it's not like fully what you normally see with the bike. Obviously, we normally are used to seeing the half or like the side view of the bike. So that was nice. And the colors of this kit too are really like citrusy and pretty. So that is another reason why I wanted to pick up this kit. But here's a flowers market up here with some pots down the bottom. This scene where it's just kind of chairs with, is it orange juice on the table? I think it's orange juice on the table. Like I said, citrusy. And then those hanging mason jars are really cute. That window scene. And this says, create your own sunshine. This cute flat lay with the sandals and the dress and the purse. That hammock with the refreshing beverage off to the side. And the book. The bike with the little butterfly. And then there are 2 floral boxes. And she has some swatches down at the bottom. Next is the dividers, and she has her like midi boxes and square boxes on this page. 3 sets of dividers, some journaling elements. This is torn washi, and then she was able, I forget how many she fit on there, but like she did some Tetrising and was able to fit a lot of the icons on there. And again, it's color matched with the kit, so she does that with all of them. And then this is always like so impressive that she has, this is like a mini version of the kit. I always just am so impressed that she does that. And then here is the labels and boxes page with her traditional circles, some ovals, some squares, midi boxes, and then ones that go the full width of the column, and her like lace that she has in her shop, or like that she normally does with her kits. And then the last page is the bottom washi. She does do it where it's cut out, but what I think is nice, that I feel like if shops do that, then they also need to provide like that strip in the middle cut, in my opinion, just because for those that want to make it all the way across, it makes it a little bit more seamless and easier if I don't have to cut it, because somehow I always mess it up when I like try to cut that little wedge in the middle. Somehow, I don't know how, but I always mess it up. So she did a nice job foiling, and then like this simple, it kind of reminds me of like a sunburst, like setting, if that makes sense, on the horizon, which fits with that like citrus. I enjoy that she has 3 different colors here that she provides, and they're going opposite directions, like really well thought out. And then 2 little Polaroids, which could be fun to like mark something special, and then the date covers. And she also was able to add this week as well, if that is something that you want to mark. Oh, and then these are really thin, like super tiny scallops. Super tiny. And there's 2 of them. All right, so that is the 4-page kit that she had. She updated her kit in, I think, the fall time frame. And she got like a couple of people's opinions about like what to do for those kits. So that way she was like kind of current with like those that use her kit. I have, she packs these so full that I do 3, and she does a really good job of giving individual ones as well as bunches, and she is very thoughtful about her bunches as well, because I think they go in different directions or different sizes. Like the bunches are different sizes, like this size is a more tiny size bunch than the one that's up here. So it's just nice to have that variety depending upon what you are looking for when you are trying to put stickers down, in my opinion. All right, and then next up I got the swatches. She has different sizes, some little ones, bigger ones, and then this is on transparent matte, in case you didn't know. So really well thought out. Again, she just does a really good job. And then she has a deco kit, and so this is the journaly type, and you can buy these separately, but this is the more journaly type one with the torn paper washi, some of the notepad type stuff, and then this is Polaroid. I think that's a little different than what she has been doing in the past. I can't, I guess, quite speak to it, but like the darker outline on the side. Here's a postage, some swatches, and then some extra little deco that you get throughout, as well as the days there. And then this one is more like the florals and like larger deco, which is always my favorite. I'm always like, I just want some more florals and deco. Like I would take a couple different versions, or like a different version of this sheet if she offered it. Because she does a nice job of adding deco that is for sure not, like none of this deco is in the kit. Like not in the kit, not in the kit, not in the kit, not in the kit, not in the kit. But they all go with the kit, right? Like, so she does a really nice job. Like you can create your own flat lay there. You can create your own like little floral shop scene. Just really nice details that she adds. Okay, so I'm extra, I'm extra. So one thought that I had was with me doing these double boxes, or double like center boxes and or double sidebars, I thought it would be really cute to maybe just go ahead and use her monthly ones as my sidebars. And it could save me time. I don't know. I'm toying with the idea. Again, that's me being really, really extra. But I also wanted to pick up this kit for some of the like extra swatches and whatnot. But honestly, the reason why I picked it up was for this scene here. Super extra, yes, I get it, but this is such a cool idea, and this is what I really want shops to like do for bottom washi. Like this is exactly what I want shops to do. Like this is such a fun thing. Like this on the bottom, like how cool is that as a scene for itself? Like that is so cool. Like, so anyways, this is actually really why I picked up the monthly kit, but then when I was looking at it, I was like, oh, like this could be fun as well, like to have those like as the sidebar or double sidebar, and you could do like the month here and then my son's birthday or the like how old he is, or like a memory or something like that in one of these, and then like that one's already set up for you, so you don't have to like layer anything if you don't want to. But I might do this as a monthly as well, but I really wanted this bottom washi, or these seams down at the bottom, because they're contour cut, and these are also contour cut too. And the nice cool thing about this is that they're cut in the box shape. Come on. I just wanted to show you. They're cut like as individual boxes. So what you could do is and they're the like the same, a little bit longer, I guess, than the columns of these, but it fits really nicely as like a bottom. I don't know. I just think that it's nice to have that option personally. And I didn't do it with all the kits that I picked up. I just wanted to try it out with this one, but because she's been doing these with her bottom washi or with her monthly kits, I kind of just wish she would sell this page like all by itself and I'd buy just this page. So, to do that with, not to like, I can totally use this page as well. So creating like kind of two kits with it, but, I would totally be open if she just sold like just this section here. So I'm, again, with her being going on maternity leave, I don't want to like be like, hey, can you do these things? Because I don't know if we'll get it or whatever, but just wanted to tell you that I'm extra. So here is let me go back and like show you the actual monthly kit in case you're interested in actually using it for what the purpose of it is. So here is May. This usually goes up at the top. I guess I could show you. And I'm assuming this is somebody that may not know how these are used. So I feel like what the original intent is, these go up here in the top section, and then this one would go over on the next page, and then these are used down at the bottom of the where you're not using the days. So like if there's 29 or 30 days in the kit, you're not going to use up all these boxes down at the bottom normally, and then you could use these instead. So that's the intent of like that bottom. I call it bottom because usually it's at the bottom, but you could use it up at the top if you wanted, like if you're monthly section. And I think that's actually the intent of it, is that these, like if it starts on a Monday or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Let's say your month started on a Wednesday, then you could use these to like block that off so that your date starts there. So that's the actual intent of this. But of course I'm crazy sticker lady and I go extra and all out, and really thought these were fun and unique pieces that you don't get in your regular kits. And if we're buying all these add-ons for other things, I kind of was like, well, why not, just to see if I like it. But again, I would totally just buy this if she offered it. So if you're listening, Regina, I'd be interested. Okay. Any more work for you, because it's literally like you've already designed it. It's just making it that. Okay, so back to what we were talking about. Where did did I just put it behind? Just kidding. Okay. So that's what those are used for. And then you get all of these, my birthday, Cinco de Mayo, Mother's Day, Victoria Day. I don't know if that's a Canadian. Is that a Canadian? And then Memorial Day, which is a holiday at the end of May. Obviously, you guys know that. Sorry. And then these are extra swatches that you can use to mark other things if you have other birthdays. And these are the date dots, and then different swatches. You also get these, so if you wanted to add, like if you're using these throughout the month, you can put those like payday or whatever, you can mark that on there and put that there. So you get these with your monthlies that you buy from her. Then there's this page where you get some extra boxes and whatnot, and then there are some deco things down here, and then there is it is two, they're together but they are separated. Sorry, I'm having a hard time doing that. They're so tiny, I don't want to rip them. So here is the two Let it focus for a second. Is it focusing? Okay, there you go. So it's two separate ones, but it's like an ombre, which is kind of cool. So it's like pink down here, yellow, green, orangey, I guess orangey pink, deco, and then my fave. And then the last sheet that you get has some like mini boxes, which is similar to like the in her kit, like that section right there. I feel like this section right here is the same from the kit, which is smart on her part. Just, sorry, from like a design perspective, like this is the same. So like not this part and not the circles, but like that is the same, which again, I think is very smart. I guess these are different right in here, but like similar spacing and stuff. So anyways, and then you get those circles, which I really love the circles. And I was also like, yeah, it would be nice to have some extra circles too, because if you want to mark something consistently, you have those as well. So, and then the last thing that you get, you can choose between these two. You can get one for the sidebar of your monthly, or you can get both. So you can get one or the other, depending upon how you're marking stuff. So that is that kit. This is the Sunshine kit from Miss and Meow with the monthly. Okay, now we're on to Meadow, which was another release from the that weekend, I guess. She has 2 new releases up this actual weekend that I'm filming this, which are really pretty too. I think they're 2 new ones. One is like a more of a beachy one, and then I'm totally blanking on what the other one is. I was considering picking up the beach one, so that's why I think that one sticks out in my mind. Anyway, so this one is Meadow. Really pretty. I don't know why, but I love that car in the bottom there. So this car scene I think is really cute. So I really liked that, even though it's like abandoned. I just thought it was a cute scene. There's a nice picnic scene, and she did a fun job foiling like food in that one. And then there's this flat lay here with outfits that I wish looked cute on me, but you know. It says, in the springtime, hope blooms in even the loneliest forgotten meadows. That's cute going with this kit. Cute quote with this kit. I don't always pay attention to the quote when I'm buying things. It's not until like later that I read it. So I don't know if that's just me, but I don't know if anybody else really reads it and gets it based off of the quote. This kit with this scene with the suitcases, that's the word I'm looking for in the book. And then this boat with the swan is really cute on the water. And like this journaling type one down there. And I thought it was nice or kind of cute that she foiled some of that back there. Her foiling, like her detail to foiling and how she thinks about things is just really top notch. I feel like, in my opinion, it's probably one of the reasons why she just puts a lot of detail and thought into her kits, and it's why I keep coming back every time. Just really well thought out. And then there's 2 boxes, floral boxes. The swatches down there. I'm going to go through this a little bit faster just because I went through it in the other one. Icons, boxes. It's a really pretty green and pink. I got like my camera shut off, so I don't know what that was about. So hopefully we're good. I was saying it was a nice green, pink, and like neutral tan colorway for springtime or even summer. So the journaling pieces, the mini boxes and square boxes. Here is the labels and boxes page with the circles. and the ovals, squares, midi boxes, and the full length or full width, I guess I should say, and the lace down at the bottom. Next up is the bottom washi with that really nice trace foiling on those florals. Hopefully you can see that. It's picking it up. And then I think that like the foil that she did in the middle, that detail is really kind of cool. It's like a splattered line, which is like different, and I haven't really seen that. Lends itself to like a journaly type, in my opinion. Here are torn paper washi, Polaroids, and then the days of the week. If I'm not mistaken, this day, or if you got them, the kits, it came with these foiled ones. Now I'm not remembering if this came with the release that I got the other, or if this came in the previous release. I cannot remember now. It may have come in the previous release, because I'm remembering in that previous release she offered a foiled freebie in each of those. So she might have just thrown this in for me, or maybe it was thrown in for everybody, but now I'm remembering that being in the previous release. Sorry, my mind processing things. But this one is the Meadow freebie, and it was nice that like, I don't know, I like when shops add freebies that are specific to that kit that they've released. Here is the florals. The alcohol ink swatches and transparent matte. Everything else is in premium matte. Oh, and that kit, good heavens, this kit is Meadow and it's in gold. Sorry. The previous kit, the Sunshine, was in gold as well. I think I said that, but I'm not sure. I'm always like forgetting to say the foil color. And then here is the decorative. So this one's the journaling page with the torn paper washi down at the bottom. Some of the journaling elements. Look at that bike. Oh, I've always loved those bikes with the like the two wheels in the back and like the crate. I've always thought those were really, really cute, those bikes. And then the Polaroid. I guess this isn't, like, if this is the older, I said older, I don't mean older, but like the previous release. I'm getting my releases confused now, but like I feel like this was in the previous release from when, like, this was, sorry for the car, this one was in her last release. She has a new release out this weekend. This one was in the one before that, and then this one was in the one before that, I think, is what I'm recalling now. Somebody will let me know in the comments, I'm sure. Anyways, and then some arches and some swatches are on there as well. And that does it for that. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot this version. This is my favorite. This is one of my favorites. This is so cool because I think this is a top-down view of the bike, and I think that that's really, really cool because you don't often get that version. Normally, like I was saying in the last one, you get like maybe that, but this is like from, like, if you were in the back seat of, like, behind this person, almost like the tandem bikes. Anyways, I think that's really cool. Some suitcases that are different from the ones that are in the kit. This is the same that was from in the kit, but obviously smaller and not foiled. I don't know. I just really love this decorative kit, or this page 2 of the decorative kit, and just want more like deco from her because she does such a good job, like matching, like finding stuff that is so similar to what is going on in the kit, and it's just all very cohesive. So that is, I would love to see more of that. But this is Meadow, again, gold foiling, still currently in her shop still. So if you are interested, go pick these things up before she like takes them down while she's on maternity leave. Okay, the last thing from Miss Meow that I have is this kit Fairy Tale. So this was definitely like the previous order, or the previous releases. I really wish I could remember what month it was, but I was like hesitant to pick this one up just because my spring has been so, I don't know, it was earlier in spring and I wanted to see what else had come out. And I already think that I've overbought for spring, but you know what? It is what it is. I also am just really worried about things going out from her shop. So I was like, let me just pick it up. This is also in gold. I also have seen a lot of people using this kit lately, and they've been doing such a fantastic job that I was like, I really need to pick it up. So, and it doesn't have to be a spring. It could be like at any time. So I even see this like as a February type kit. So there is this castle scene, and I love the details in the corner with the foil. I wouldn't mind if she came out again. I say like, or somebody. I say she, like hoping that she'll do these things, but like again, with her going on maternity leave, who knows? So, but these kinds of things would be great to have in shops, like cornered. I have seen some shops come out with them, but like what am I trying to say? Like how I've just seen like smaller versions, just like itty bitty ones in the corner. Like I like how big this one is. So I'm just intrigued by those. Then here's like a flat lay with this gorgeous dress. I've always wanted to wear a dress like that with like the bodice of that, but I don't know. It just doesn't really suit my body type, but it would be nice if that would fit me. And then here is like a double boxing with a story book and it says Once Upon a Time. That umbrella or parasol is like so good. I really wish there was like foil deco with that. So again, shops, if you're listening and you can find foil deco like that, that would be amazing. Or Regina, if you so are inclined. This is really cute with the strawberries and the butterfly and the heart coming out, like the steam heart coming out. And then this scene down here with the bath and the florals and the wine, very nice. And then there's the three foiled floral boxes with some. These two have more of the journaling in them, and then this one's more of like your traditional floral box. The swatches at the bottom. Here is dividers, some journaling elements, your boxes, and your icons. Again, with a little kit, the meta kit, I guess. Like meta because it's the kit, just smaller version. Then we have the labels and boxes page with the circles at the top and the ovals, your squares, your mini boxes, the midi swatches, and the full width boxes. Bottom washi. Very delicately foiled florals, and then this like really ornate foiled small divider or small bottom washi, and then the really tiny, oh my gosh, I still cannot believe how tiny she gets that, scalloped, the torn washi, Polaroids, and the Days of the Week. This one has the ornate dividers and some of the elements for the fairy tale. This is that freebie, again, that was offered that weekend. but I think you got it. 3 of the deco sheets. With some, I said deco, floral sheets, but it has some deco in it is what I was trying to say. And this would be like nice and mark, like if you're like chilling or relaxing, reading books, you could mark that for like coffee or tea. And then, not sure, but that's like it almost is like a snow globe. And then there's phone down there, like an antique looking phone. It's not focusing. Focus. There you go. So you could always mark that for phone calls. Here is the alcohol ink swatches. And then onto the decorative kit, page 1. The bigger torn washi. The different journaling pieces, some floral deco, some regular deco, film strip, postcards, swatches, and the days of the week that are in black. And then the second page, which is more of the deco. This is cut out in the middle, in case you were wondering. And this one is also cut out in the middle, in case you were wondering, which is cool. Kind of reminds me of those Letters to Apollo ones too, so that would be really fun to pull into this kit. That castle. So I was super close to buying the monthly kit for this one as well, to do the same thing that I showed you, and because I really loved her washi, like the bottom washi stuff that she had in that monthly kit. I still may go back and get it. I don't know. I'm so extra, but it's so fun to play with. And anyways, I really would love it if more shops would kind of come out with stuff like that. But that's just me. I don't know if anybody else is kind of craving that kind of thing. But those are technically the 3 kits that I got, plus the monthly and some of the foiled items that I got from her. I, again, absolutely love her shop. Her kits are some of my favorite, the way that she designed them and stuff. She does not have a PR team, but does do like referrals and points if you are signed up for her shop. And then normally on her new releases, she has some kind of percentage off. So if you pick up the kits during the new release sale that weekend, you get a good discount. So make sure if you're really interested in it, make sure you pick it up that weekend so you can get that discount. Again, Miss Meow, she's going on maternity leave, so if you are interested in like foiled things, be sure to pick those up, or any of the kits that you've seen here. Yes, definitely go pick them up, because when she goes on maternity leave, they will come down from the shop, and I'm sure she'll give plenty of notice, but just if you're interested, definitely pick them up now. So, okay. This is the Pretty Pinko, and you are not seeing triple. There are definitely 3 freebies, because there are 3 different orders. So I think it was like $2 Tuesday, one after another, that I wanted things from. So that's why you're seeing 3 different ones. I do PR for the shop, so if you are interested, we are literally getting ready to pick new freebies for the spring, but this is my current shop freebie. You can use Danny15 to save 15% off. So I am going to start, I think this is the earliest, then this one, and I actually did this one on Instagram, and then I think this was my last one. I will be truthful in that, like, I did take some of the alcohol ink swatches from this one and to work on a current spread that I'm working on because I needed the colors because I didn't really have any other colors. So just being upfront. All right, so this was like an amazing $2 Tuesday. Like, I had a bunch of like journaling things that I thought were really cool and unique. So I picked up a bunch. This is the freebie. I'm going to show it once because I think this one's gone. So even though it's in all 3 orders, I am just going to show it to you once so that you guys know what it looks like. But it's gone. Like, it's no longer in the shop because I think it was like a February freebie. This was like a winter type freebie for all orders. This was a really nice one too. I've used it so many times for winter kits to pull in like those decos. This is all, like, some of that is also on my freebies as well. And you can get my freebie in silver. Well, you could. So anyways, so these like swatchy things, I don't think she did in this release, but I wish she would make this larger, like on these size sheets. I definitely don't think they were on these size sheets, but it would be really great if she had those on those size sheets, because again, I'm thinking of pulling these in behind the tilted boxes and such to add some layering. It was so fun to put this over top of alcohol ink swatches, like just so many possibilities to add a little pop of color. So it'd be nice to have some bigger options, because these are like, some of them are pretty tiny, not tiny, but like definitely not like covering a whole lot of space. So I may reach out to her to see if she can come up with bigger ones, because I think I'm just gonna see if I can try to like zoom in with you guys so you can see the cut lines. Hopefully you're picking that up on camera or on your screen, I suppose. But like, this one's like a really long one. This one is probably one of the bigger ones, but it goes along that line. Here's another longer one. But it's just like, adds a little pop of foil. You could put it over top of the full box. Just so many possibilities with these, just to add a little splash, literally a splash of color. So I did pick them up, 3 of these, because I just had a feeling these would be like some of my faves. I haven't even used them yet, but I just still like, that's why I need to haul, because I'm not using these lovely stickers that I know I want to use. So that was silver, and then this is rose gold. They're the ink splatters. I'm really hoping she brings these to the shop like in a sampler or something for like more permanently, because I love them. And then there were some like different kind of like vintage script stuff. And yes, we have seen vintage scripts before, so that's kind of like, there's nothing new, but these were a little different in that like there were some longer cut lined ones, so that can almost go like almost 2 columns worth. So that one's like another, there was just like different dimensions here, or different lengths that were really intriguing to me, so I picked up those in all 3 foil colors. And then these were the little like torn ones, which I think could go over her, like little ones that are in her shop, like on her kits. These, there is a hot air balloon kit that was a Sadie Stickers mystery, but I also feel like there's gonna be I don't know, these could just be fun to layer if there's a sky scene or anything like that. So just wanted to pick them up in all the foil colors. I also like how it's more of that trace foiling type thing, so wanted to pick those up. Again, these had different, like there were some corners and edges on this that were different than what I had seen before. So like this one could be fun to layer on the side of a full box. Same with like this one, so you wouldn't have to like cut it up. This is like a corner. So you could literally put it in the corner, like down here. And it's just kind of like already cut for you, so that's nice. So just kind of different types of already cut for you, obviously. Scripts that I hadn't seen before, so I thought I'd pick them up. Again, hoping she brings some of these to the shop on a more permanent basis. These were the torn foiled, they're longer torn paper, I guess is what I'm trying to say. They were longer. The gilded edges I got excited about. So there are these divider ones that I thought could just, again, go behind the full boxes. They could go behind like just labels or MIDI boxes. So just kind of fun to play with, have that torn paper look, but also in a foiled way. So just adding that, like adding dimension to your spread where you need it, because we haven't really seen like torn like this kind before in my opinion. I don't think I've seen it with this thickness, so I was very excited about these. Also hoping these come to the shop. These were also something I got really excited about. These are probably better for like the MIDI boxes that I was talking about. But just some fun things to play with and use with layering. Just really excited about these. Here's some more hot air balloons. These are smaller versions. Again, I talk about creating depth within your spread, so having different sizes is really nice so that you can create like one that looks like it's further back, one that looks like it's closer. So by depending upon how you're layering them, they create that dimension. So if you put like this one behind one of these, then it looks like it's further back, especially if you put like a cloud transparent matte. I'm thinking in particular of Paper Trail Plans has those clouds that are on transparent matte paper, or even premium matte. You could put it like kind of where it goes over this a little bit, and then you could put this one on top of the cloud, so it'd be adding that layer, but it would look like this one's closer and that one's further away. So just some ways to add depth into your spread by layering. And then just while we're talking about it, here's another one. And also, like, depending upon where you are putting this down in your spread, it's just nice to have the different options. So sorry, let me show these a little bit more. They're a nice size. I kind of want some more hot air balloon kits. I was actually literally, I took a break for a little bit, had dinner with my family. We went out and played in the backyard and stuff like that because it's super nice today. but before I came on, I was like kind of chill. We were all chilling on the couch, and I was scrolling through and saw a simple paper, which I think is formerly Peach Palm, and they had like a hot air balloon. I think it was in their March kit stuff. They had some hot air balloons, and I am like super tempted to go pick those up. All right, so here is some torn paper washi scripts. They are obviously a lot larger, and they do only go the one direction, but I also feel like these, you could put these like in the corner by themselves, and you could layer alcohol ink swatches behind them. You could layer like a scenic box behind it, so you'd be creating your own kind of journaling, whatever you wanted to these. So I just thought they would be kind of fun to pick up, so I got 2 of each, just because like using one up, I feel like they would go kind of quick, so I did pick 2 of each up. Then there were these. So I picked up a bunch of these because Paper Trail Plans has those bottom, here, let's see. Sorry. So Paper Trail Plans has these down at the bottom, and I thought they would be really fun to layer up underneath of those. Sorry, I had to go put my son to bed. So I don't know where I got cut off, but I was thinking these would be really fun to layer underneath the Paper Trail Plans washi, like their torn washi strips that they have. So that would be really fun to layer with those. So that's one of the things that I was thinking about. I don't know if they actually came out at the same time or different times, but like stuff like that would be really fun. There are 2 versions of these. Let me move this out of the way. So there are 2 versions of these. Like this one has the torn bits on both sides. And then these have it on one side, and I was like, and if I think I know myself, I got it in 2 versions, or 2 of them. Again, this is something that I'm really hoping she comes out with more permanently in the shop. I've also reached out to Paper Trail Plans in hopes that they'll make one of their own for their own washi, so it would like matte. They would be more contoured towards what their torn washi is, so it would fit more that style. So I'm hoping they'll also come out with one, but I also just think this is going to be fun to layer with. Put behind full boxes, like on the side, to add that color. You could also pair it with just by itself, like lay it down by itself without the torn washi on there as well. So just lots of fun possibilities with those. Okay, so that was the first. It was like a $2 Tuesday order. Again, was super obsessed with that. Next up is the second order that I had from them. There was the other freebie, and then this was the second freebie, so it's nice and fun to have the swatches in the very springtime colors. This is an all orders or $50 freebie. Oh, sorry. Wow, that was really close. My bad. $50 freebie. And there's different sizes in here. Don't know if you can see that. Okay, so they came out with vintage alphabets, and they had little tiny ones like this size. Like up here you can see that it's a lot tinier, and then like a little bit bigger below. So I wanted to pick up some of those to spell out different things. I've seen people doing a lot of fun things with that, so I wanted to pick those up to try some of that out myself. And I know that Paper Trail Plans, I think, has some too, but I like the variety of sizes. Just depending upon what you're using them for, it's nice again to have the different sizes. This is the girls, super fun to layer with. I really like this girl and her hair, and then I like this one too, and that's a reversed. She's the only one though in that of that, like this one, these two match, those do not match, but they're semi-similar, and then those two, so there's kind of a matching one except for that one, which makes me sad because it is my favorite one, but it is okay. But those are really pretty and would be fun to do some layering with some like swatches behind, or I really am envisioning like doing a scene and then like putting them off to the side so that they're like looking into the scene kind of. That's really what I'm envisioning, or like with a window scene. I'm getting excited thinking about it. Okay, and then these I picked up in just rose gold and silver because a lot of my winter kits are of those too. There's just some really cute scenes in here and more of that sketchy type goodness that I like to have, so you can layer the swatches behind it and give it some color, like behind the foil. And sometimes I've even layered like a scenic box behind one of these so that it looks like here, I'll show you. Not necessarily with that size that was there, but sorry, that just hit my light and it was really loud. So there is the, let's see if I can get a little bit closer. So there was a transparent mat behind, and it kind of had a road, and so I like the foil part has a bit of a road too, so I kind of made it like I played into that road and put the house down at the end of it, and then obviously the trees kind of fit in with those trees, so it all kind of just worked out perfectly that I could layer that on top of each other. So it's fun when that happens. It doesn't always work out like that, but that was kind of fun. So hoping to maybe be able to do that with some more of these. I do have some more winter. The Pretty Pink Co. came out with some winter scenes, like just on full sheets. So that's what I used with that one. And there was like small sizes and large sizes. And currently in the shop right now, she has some spring ones to play with. So I'm going to be picking up some of those as well. And then here she had a pink kind of colorway that she released. I'm going to show the smaller ones. I dipped into the bigger ones, I told you guys already, but I did show it on Instagram if you happen to catch that. So this one is rose mini swatches. Here is tulip. Petal. It's a much lighter, kind of cool toned pink. This one is linen, which is kind of a really nice neutral, and while I think I originally didn't want these kinds, one, because I felt like they would be really hard to like pick up on the paper, I've actually been leaning heavily into them because it creates this neutral background, so it's really nice to have those. Meadow is a little bit of a green toned color. I guess it wasn't the pink colorway. I'm obviously not thinking of the right one. I thought it was that one. And then this one is the bouquets. Is the colorway. So I'll put these out for you to see. The different colors. This is definitely more of like a peachy. This is more of a warmer toned pink, and then cool toned. Okay, and then moving on to the bigger versions. Again, towards the end, I pulled those to the back so that you would see the ones that are whole sheets so you know what they look like. But this is rose, petal, meadow, and then this was one that I used, tulip. See, that one, and that one are gone. And then I did pick up the linen, or use the linen one. Like I said, it's just nice to pull in as a neutral. So that is why you don't see some. So that is the second order that I got from the Pretty Pinko. And then the last one was just basically swatches. So same two freebies that I've already shown, and then my freebie again. But we're switching them up, so again, just know that. I did pick up a couple different blues, and I'll explain why as we go through. But I just felt like, and I did this when I was, when I did some of my graphics for the Pretty Pinko, I mentioned that like it's just, blues are really good to have. I don't want to say like as backup, but like just to, like if you're creating a scene with water, blue, obviously water. If you're doing a sky is usually blue, so it's like that kind of, it's just nice to have a stack of blue so that you can use it for those kinds of scenes. And then different colors of it so that you have the different kinds of tones that you might be trying to pull in depending upon what you're doing. So here is Icy. And then this one was Arctic. I did just pick these up in the larger. I can't remember if at that time when she released these, because these were actually more of a winter release, and then I think I got them during one of her sales that she was having, because she like re-released stuff during the sale. So I picked them up, or it was like they were your last chance to pick them up, I think was actually what it was. So I definitely picked them up before they were gone. And I don't know if when she originally released them, if she was doing the mini swatches at that time. Or I do think I would have tried to pick up some. This is Peace. Again, a kind of a middle colorway, or like that. The other one that I had that was linen was kind of more of a warmer tone, like tan gray. This one is kind of a cooler tone in my opinion. Just have some warm-ish looking. It's more of a gray, I guess is what I'm trying to say. The other one was more of a tan. This one's more of a gray. But both are nice to have for the like a more neutral. Frost. There are some kits that I have that are like nighttime kits. So I wanted to pick up some of the darker ones. So there's this one, and then Midnight is the other one that I picked up. For obvious reasons, Midnight. And then Fog was the last one. So I will put those out for you so you can see them. Let me see if I can kind of do it based off of the colors. Do those up top. And then these three colors down at the bottom. So, again, just kind of nice to have some different blue tones in my collection for different kinds of things that are coming up soon, or soonish for me. So that was the third and final order from Pretty Pinko. I do really love her shop. Obviously, that's why I PR for her. She has some amazing releases. She's very consistent too. She does a great job with her foiling. Just really impeccable. Mehek is very sweet too. So please check out her shop. Okay, I think the last shop for this haul is going to be Sadie's stickers. There is 2 orders here, and then I have her mystery that I will do at the end in case you're not wanting to spoil it for yourself. But I do feel like at this point, most people have seen it already. So, anywho, I will start with this one because this is the older of the 2 orders because I just got this one in this week and this one was earlier. And I kind of did a double buy of something, but I'm not, like, I don't hate it because it's something that's very, like, what I consider, like, basic in your kit, or, like, the, not functional, what is the word I'm looking for? Just something that you always need in your stash. I'm totally blanking on the name. Anyways, I do PR for this shop. I'm thinking we're going to update soon. My freebie isn't, like, super wintry. This is probably the only thing that is, like, super winter related, but other than everything else is pretty okay. So, but I will probably update this. Let me know if you're liking the phone frame. I will probably do a different foil color, but I'm thinking about keeping the phone frame for sure. And then I'm not sure what else, but let me know what you're interested in seeing a freebie from Sadie Stickers, and or any other shop. Like if you have things that you really like from a shop that you would like to see in a freebie that I PR for, let me know, because I think updating is happening. So, let me know what you're interested in. I mean, I have thoughts already, but it's just nice to kind of include something that people want in your freebie, so that it's functional for them. Functional, that's the word I was looking for. Functional, like your functional stuff. Okay, so I did, normally I use Paper Trail Plans scripts, but I decided that I wanted to try out Sadie Stickers, and they're very similar. So these seem a little bit smaller though. So I don't know, I wanted to try them out. So I picked them up. I also wanted to get them and the hollow because I did have a hollow kit and I was like, I have no monthly scripts to put. So as you can see, I already used that one, but this is a really pretty font. I like it. I like the ones that have the tails, I guess, at the end. Just kind of creates like more of like an elegant kind of look. So you normally don't pick up hollow, but I do love hollow. It's just, you know, most of the foils that we use are not hollow, so I don't normally pick it up, but I did pick up some things from Sadie Stickers to have more of like a basics in my collection. Sadie Stickers is no longer doing like $2 Tuesdays, which I'm sure you know at this point. I think in my last haul I kind of did a like sad goodbye to my last bring back the faves, but she is doing these really bigger sheets, and on this one sheet she has some smaller and some like medium size ones. So that's really nice that you get this and that stays up in the shop. I picked up these trees because I feel as though trees are a great staple no matter what time of the year. Obviously there's more of a winter version of trees, but these are kind of really great for spring and summer and even into fall. Like even though like you may not like these, I guess what really tells a fall tree from a regular tree is the colors, like when they turn to the autumn colors, but in a foil you can't tell. So you could definitely use these in autumn as well. That was a long explanation for why I picked those up, but yes, that's why I picked them up. Okay, the next one I'm super excited about because it's trees, or swings, guys. Swings. Look at all the swings. So excited. So excited for these swings. If you've been around at all, you know my love of swings. Hence why I have a swing in my freebie. Like I love, and that's a that swing. I love swings. Just, they're fun. They like make me always feel like I'm a child. They're soothing, semi-transportation. So I just love swings. My uncle had a tire swing at his house when we were younger, and just the swings are like, it was kind of a rope swing, but I had a tire thing attached to it. Anyways, then I've always loved like swinging side by side with somebody. I don't know, it's just very soothing. So I picked that one up for sure. This is another one that I was really excited to pick up. These are the garden arches, and it's nice that they're in the two different styles. And then they're also going the different ways. I do kind of want a larger one, and I know I have some from like last year, but I was kind of wanting a bigger one as well. So again, I feel like that's the one thing I'm semi missing from Sadie stickers. $2 Tuesdays is like the size variation. I know she's incorporating, like just with the trees, she's incorporating like the smaller and the large, like the medium size. I'm gonna call them the medium size. So she has like a smaller and a medium size, but I'm really kind of wishing for that bigger, because a bigger one you could do like a nice scene off to the side with like a scenic transparent matte washi strip or whatever. You could put that down and then put one of these above it or around it so that it's like framing it, just creating that scene or whatever. But I don't know, maybe she'll come out with some larger deco in the future. I picked up this this one all by itself just to have like I said, lines are super functional. So it's nice to have as a basic in your collection. And with me doing that one hollow kit that I did, I'm like, I need some like foiled basics for hollow. Next up, this is still in the same haul, but it was just kind of larger. And this was the longer one that I, just a longer hollow version of the lines. And then here, this was, is this on, this is on, I think, her torn paper washi, or her torn paper washi, her torn washi, sorry, I'm like trying to peel up the corner just to see the texture. And I cannot do it, y'all. Sometimes I feel like I go real southern. And I'm not like, I was born in Virginia, but it was like Northern Virginia. And anybody from Northern Virginia would not consider themselves Southern, even though I bet there are people that definitely consider Virginia Southern. There are some of my relatives live in Southern Virginia, and they definitely have a Southern accent, and when my dad's around them, he definitely picks up that Southern accent, so I definitely get it as well from that, but I would not consider myself to have a Southern accent normally, but I do say y'all. Yes, this is all that was great to stall while I tried to pick that up. Yes, this is her version of the torn washi paper, which, like, it's very interesting because I think the shops, and Jenny from Jenny with Her Plans has talked about this on her stories. There are different kinds of torn washi paper. It's not, I feel like transparent is very like standard across the board. You get anybody's transparent matte and it's pretty much the same. With the torn paper washi, what I'm noticing, and I've only really seen it from 2 shops so far. I think more shops are starting to offer it, which I am excited about. But the 2 that I have seen, this one is not as opaque as or see-through as the other one that I have from Blue Paper Studio, but it is like it's a really nice texture. And it's fun to play with. So she's also using, sorry, I'm like previewing because I already know, like I know there's a sample of this and the I keep saying torn paper washi. The washi, there's some washi in her kit for her mystery that we will be previewing here shortly. But this was something new that she's added to her shop that I wanted to pick up to layer with for some of my kits and stuff. So was excited to pick this up in the florals with spring coming up. So excited to use those. Next up in the lineup, it's more like basic stuff. Again, my freebie. And I don't think I said this, but it's Danny20 to save 20% 20% off on anything that's not like new releases. Actually, you can stack my code. Just kidding. For her shop, you can stack my code even on new releases. So it's like an additional like percent off. So like I think new releases are usually, if I'm not mistaken, 10% off-ish, and then you can add my discount in order to save like 30% off, which like is super generous of her that she does that, and very exciting as a PR person that you get to use your code for that kind of stuff, or you can have people use your code for that kind of stuff. So anyways, like I said, I doubled up on some of these. I think I got 2 hollow versions of them, but I've been using these up like crazy lately, especially with the using the tilted boxes. I feel like the lines, a simple kind of classic, doesn't add too much. It's already, I feel like, I don't want to say a lot, but like visually it's a lot on the page to have the tilted boxes. So to me, if I'm outlining the full box, it's nice to have a line usually, or just some kind of simple foiled element that goes around the full boxes so that it doesn't detract from the other things that I'm trying to like pull in as well. So that's just like my feels on the things. So that's why I wanted to pick up some more additional to like what I already had. And then I think this was legitimately a mistake. I thought I didn't order it in the last one, but now I got 4 sets of hollow minus the January scripts for that. So anywho, and then again, to go along with those, I got these. Just nice to have these basics in my collection because I am going through them rather quickly with me using them for the tilted boxes. Okay, this kit came out. She's been really, like, I've loved so many of her kits lately, but again, I can't get them all. And so many other shops too. Like, it makes me sad when I can't get them all, especially like being on the PR teams and like you really want to get them so that you can like help promote the shop, but you also love them. And so it's just like this hard because you can't use them all. But this one with all of the like washy, like the watercolor goodness, not washy, but the watercolor goodness of the full boxes really drew me in, and the colors are really soft. So I just really fell in love with this kit. So we have the quote box up in the corner, which is not, I usually see it there. So I'm always like a little bit thrown off when it's not in the middle. I would love to live like a river flows, carried by the surprise of its own unfolding. Normally, I don't like to read these things on camera just because sometimes it's hard to read the font, and the foil kind of creates like a little bit of a glare depending upon the angle. But I did it, so yay. Here's a stream and some cute little foiling elements like the reeds in the foiled reeds, stones, some more foiled like reeds in the background there, the dragonflies with the boots, so cute. The little duckies in the, can you see that? Yeah, little duckies there, they're so cute. And then some flying birds up at the top. Then you have another stream down here with those rocks, and this scene here that's like a teacup with flowers and a basket with flowers. Does look like that's an egg. I'm seeing like a lot of like semi-subtle, like could be Easter kits. I'm not saying that this is an Easter kit. I'm just saying that like you could like it's nice that you could make whatever spring kit you wanted as an Easter kit, I think, with some of the elements that shops have been pulling in, so that's nice. And then there's 1, 2, 3 floral boxes, and Sadie's stickers. Alicia always does such an amazing job with her foiling on her florals. I always love how she does that. So, okay, so that's the full boxes. Oh, and the swatches down at the bottom. My bad. And here is the boxes page. There is the circles up the top with the lace, ovals, the squares, the midi lace boxes, and then the midi like whited out. So the midi boxes with the whited out centers and this like whited swatch color there, and then the fuller width boxes down at the bottom with some simple foiling on the page. Next up we have the functional page, which has the dividers. She gives you 2 full sets here, and then some lace. And then the circle swatches in the middle, square swatches, rectangle, torn washi, paper washi, and then like some journaling elements on the side. Then we have the bottom washi with that beautiful foiled florals. And these are like little flowers that I feel like are like dancing across the bottom washi, which is cute. There are 2 headers here, or headers, dividers. I mean, they're like thinner than your typical. And this lace, and it matches, it's the same color as the ones in the dividers from the dividers. So you can create like something really cohesive if you want. Then there are the days, deco. I love that bike. Again, transportation. I always like the transportation. Okay, so that is the 4-page kit that you get. Like when you just order the 4-page kit. So there's that. And this is in silver foil. I feel like you should recognize that, but maybe not. I feel like silver is definitely the one that you can always tell if it is silver. Rose gold and gold can be a little bit tricky sometimes. Okay, here is the transparent matte alcohol ink swatches. Great sizing variation on this page. Okay, so here is the deco page with the larger. I just love this. It's like just a wash of color. Like dreamy, I think is a great way to describe this kit. Like you're almost in a dream state. This one in particular, like so pretty. That really makes me think of the full boxes, which makes sense because that's where you're it's a scene. It's just cut out into a swatch. And some of the larger florals too will be nice to pull in. I like the large florals. And then here is, I did get 2 of the florals just because, I don't know, I am me and I wanted to make sure I had enough. Normally I do get 1 as of late because having 1 sheet is usually good enough, but I did pick up 2 for this one. I think I just really like the florals in this kit. So that is the Stream kit. It's still up in her shop. That's like very like typical of Sadie stickers is that they leave kits up in their shop for a while, which is nice. If you're like back planning like I am, and that way you can kind of check out what you really want to get with different kits that are coming out and stuff. So it gives you that opportunity. So that is the end of the regular haul. I'm going to get ready to go into the mystery. So if you are like not wanting to stay on, thank you for watching. And hopefully this is giving you enough time to like click out. But thank you for watching. And I hope you guys have a good day. But again, if you're going to stay for the mystery, go ahead and stay. And I will bring that on in a second. Okay, so I'm getting ready to remove this box, or the cover, the envelope. That's what I'm talking about. So again, here we go. Okay. So super pretty. I love these florals. They are so like romantic, I feel like, with the purple and the pink. Just super, super pretty. I love this kit. It is in silver foil, and it's the February 2024 mystery. Just in case, I don't think I said that was a February mystery, but it's a February mystery. And actually currently, and we'll hopefully see if I can get this up before, but the March mystery is now open currently. So if you're interested, it always opens up on the 15th of the month usually, and then it closes on the 25th of the month. So if you're interested in subscribing, it's like such a steal. It seriously is such a steal to get this. Like, you're saving so much for how much you get. Okay, I normally start with the full box or the kit, so I'm gonna actually start with the deco just because I want to change it up. And we just kind of went through a kit just a second ago, so I'm gonna go through the deco version first. She's been adding to the deco version these I always forget what they're called. Vellum. And I always like have so many like dreams and hopes for using these, so hopefully I will one day. But they're so lovely and just gorgeous, so high hopes for you. Okay, we have these beautiful individual florals. They're very, they are large in comparison to like your A5 wide, but I think if you're doing journaling and stuff, it's really nice to have some of those larger pieces. I still think they're fun to pull in. I haven't done it yet, but I think they will be fun to pull in when I get there for the full boxes and the tilted, my new obsession with the tilted boxes. Okay, here are the edges. I think I'll leave those off to the side and pull one in at a time. There we go. Edges, nice to have, I was gonna say on the side, but you could use it on the sidebar, or in addition to bottom washi, and maybe create like a scene. Lots of fun things to do with the edges. Here is the bouquets. This, I feel like it's not a thing anymore, but this would be so fun for like those weekend banners that used to have be a thing. But I also think it could be fun to layer over 2 boxes to create some like layering there. Or if you have something that goes over 2 days, like you could mark it for that. So I really like these, like the bigger ones that go over 2 sets of boxes. This is corners. And the nice thing about this is that she also adds some in the middle there, so that's nice that she's using up the whole page. The next up is borders. So these are like a lot, have more height usually than the ones that are in the kit version. And then again, she fills up the center with all of those like individual florals, which it's just nice that she does that. She does a really good job Tetrising these kits together and these sheets together. So these are the dates and dots, and you get 1, 2, 3 different sets, and then you have the different colors down at the bottom that you could use for whatever functional, making lists kind of things that you want to do. There are the days, and there are 5 different sets. So the first top, well, I say top 3, but it's actually this and this have florals. The outer 2 have florals. This one is all by itself. And then these have like a wash, and a swatch. I'm combining words to create swash of color behind them. A wash of color, I think is actually really what I wanted to say, but it's almost like a highlighter behind it. And then here is the paper strips. And then this is the box swatches. So there's different scenes. I love the colors in that one. So pretty. Next up is the deco sheet. Oh, it looks like she added some like floral dividers there, which is nice. Oh, I like this grass. This grass swatch here. I wish it had some more of those. Those would be fun to pull in. This one says, "Welcome to my garden." It also is on that "Welcome to my garden" there. That butterfly. It's really pretty. Sorry, I was thinking, like, oh, there's the butterfly too. She, in her, if you got her advent calendar, she put bows in her advent calendar. That would be really fun to like bring in, like to pull into this with that, seeing that there. Just had that thought. Really fun to pull those in to kind of accent off of those. This is the washi swatch. This is kind of fun that she's doing this. It's been a couple kits now, but like she's doing the 2 so that you have both of them, so you can do them as alternative bottom washies if you would like. And then you still get these mini swatches as well, and they are in the 4 different colors of the kit. Like the background swatch is in the 4 different colors of the kit, which is nice that you get that. Okay, so here is that washi paper, and she is going to start offering it for your the decorative kit. So she'll have 3 options: transparent matte, premium matte, and the washi paper. So you will get that option if you want, I think, going forward on the March kit. And again, it's kind of like washi paper S. It's not as transparent as premium as transparent matte, but it like is a lot thinner than premium matte. So if you're looking to have that kind of like thinner and kind of like wash it into the paper, this is a great. And the nice thing about transparent or the washi paper is that it kind of is really nicely saturated for the color. So let's give you a comparison of I don't have it in transparent matte obviously, but here it is next to each other. So this is the washi paper and this is the premium matte, and I will go ahead and do like a little swatch for you so you can see what it looks like on the page. I'm not going to press it all the way down, folks, because I want to get it off the page, and I will zoom in just a second. I will say that is a nice thing about doing it on a camera, is that there is a zoom feature. Okay, so I did it purposely so that you can like see that there's lines there, but it's really nicely saturated in comparison to like transparent matte. I think the colors show up more true like they do for more of like the premium matte, and yet they are also like semi see-through. Something else that's kind of nice with washi paper is that you can tear it. I am more thinking of Bloom Paper Studios washi paper. This one seemed, I think I've already said this in this haul, but this one seems a little bit different than that, so I'm not as familiar with like tearing it, but I am gonna tear a little bit of this corner. But like see how it can tear like really nicely. Like, oh wow, sorry, I forgot I'm zoomed in. It tears like, and it creates this like organic feel or vibe. If you're looking for that, that's something that I've really been enjoying with Bloom Paper Studios washi paper, and now I'm like getting to experience it with Sadie stickers, so I'm excited. I will tell you, she asked us in the PR team if we wanted to transfer over to the washi paper for the decorative. She asked us, and I did say yes. So we knew that was coming if we had the decorative kits. So I did say yes to transparent matte, or transparent. Dang it, I keep saying transparent matte. I mean the washi, because I think it's that kind of that nice combo between the two. So I did say yes. We'll see. I might end up like changing my mind and going back to the premium, but I really do want to try it because I have been hemming and hawing over like wanting to change over to actually transparent matte for the decorative. So it's really nice to have that option. And like the nice thing about the washi paper, I keep saying transfer matte, I am so sorry guys. The washi paper is that it's like it's literally like washi paper. You can pick it up and put it down and pick it up and put it down. I mean, eventually it will lose its stick, but it's like, it has the texture of the washi paper and has the like ability to be pulled up pretty easily and still stick. So nice. Anyways, so I'm excited to try that. And so the next mystery kit that you'll see from me will not have premium matte for the decorative kit, but it will have the washi paper. So I'm excited to have that transfer over. But let me know what you guys pick. If you are interested in switching over, then make sure you let her know. I think she was sending out emails to ask people. So I am interested if anybody else is switching over as well. So let me know if you are. Okay, now moving on to, that was the decorative kit. So now moving on to the kit itself. Okay, here is the full boxes. Again, there's that really dreamy full box. And what is so gorgeous about this is that she is doing like this, and I think in particular with this kit, it was a really nice choice that she decided to not go all the way to the corner and make it more like a wash. And she did it here as well. So if you can tell, there's like white there and the purple kind of goes up behind it. So it's a really nice like choice with this kit that she kind of did like just a wash of color, like watercolor behind most of these boxes, and it just creates this just beautiful kind of thematic kit, or just like this element to this kit that I feel like is really nice and just really texturally different than some of her other kits that she does. So I'm really enjoying that in this kit. There's those trails, which that'll be fun to pull in, the ones that I just got from Letters to Apollo, to do those with. You can see the butterflies. Here is that a bow and a key. Oh, that's really cute. But you can, again, pull in some of those bows from her advent calendar if you did that. There's that butterfly again. I really like that butterfly. Then there is this window scene with some butterflies in that one. It says, I am sure there is magic in everything in the quote box. Down here you have the easel and the chair, which is the same chair from the decorative that we saw. And then a wheelbarrow and like almost like a secret garden-esque type vibe in this one with those pillars. And then there are 3 floral boxes with her really amazing foiling. The swatches are down at the bottom. I think I said this is in silver foil. Again, I am awful at telling you the names of, or the, like, what foil color it is, but I get so excited to talk about the kit. Okay, here is the boxes. There's the circles with the lace and the ovals, squares, or midi, like all of them. So like this half is definitely the, like, does not go the full width, and then the bottom half does go the full width of the columns, so it's a little bit of everything for everybody. This is the functional page. Top half we have our dividers, 2 full dividers, and then the lace, some journaling elements off to the side here, and then the washi shapes. So there's the circles, squares, and mini rectangles. The torn paper down at the bottom. And here is the bottom washi. I feel like this design goes really well with those columns from the, I don't know why, I just feel like that kind of goes thematically with those columns. Not sure why. It's just a vibe I'm getting. And then here is those like tiny dividers. There you get 2 of each of the colors from the kit. Deco. And the days. And then, I didn't show this, but the lace. The full length, and it matches the other colors. So that is the 4-page kit. So like normally this is around $20, right? Okay, so like you add 2 add-ons and you are basically at $30, right guys? So look at all the extras that you get. So remember, that would be like 2 pages worth, like if you get extras. Okay, you get a foiled sheet extra, and there's that like that design that was on the bottom washi. Here are some cute bows and those keys. Oh, that key is really cute. Those butterflies, some more butterfly deco over here, and then like some stampy journaling type stuff over there. So that, I think this is usually around like $3 in the shop, maybe more. Don't quote me on pricing. But I do know, like, if you get these deco sheets, they're around like $4. So just this in itself would be like $8 here. So that's the $30 that you do if you don't subscribe. Like if you just pick it up month by month, but if you do subscribe, you get even a bigger saving. Like, it's such a good savings. And I think I say this every time, but her mysteries are truly some of my favorites from her shop. Okay, so here's the deco sheet. Some bigger florals. There's that cute little butterfly. It's not little, it's big. I do wish there was like a little version. Was there a little version in the deco? Yes, there is a little version. Oh, sorry. Focus. I I kind of wish there was some more little ones. I don't know, maybe I missed them. Because they have, what's cool about the butterfly is they have the like background of the florals. So anyways, that's kind of neat that it looks like that. And there's another grass swatch, which I like. I wish there was more of those. I would like want a whole sheet of those, Alicia. There's the window scene. I like that window scene. Fun, fun, fun. What would be really cool, sorry, I just had an idea, is if you cut out this and like did some layering like this out of the center of that. That'd be fun. Just thoughts I'm having. Alright, so that was the deco sheet. Here is the journaling sheet. Some, I always forget, like notepaper-esque type stuff. Here is some more notepaper-esque type stuff. Torn paper in these areas. Swatchy stuff, arches, and the days of the week. And then this page you also get with us. Again, you guys, the deal on these is just like incredible. There is the full washi, floral washi. You get each of those, and there's individual pieces as well as bunches. She does a super job packing it full with these. And then last but not least is the alcohol ink swatches. And again, like, so I feel like 4, so that's 4 times 4 is 16 plus this, so like that's like almost a $20 extra, like almost $20 extra that you get with these kits. Like, it's, I guess I shouldn't say that, like two of these, sorry, would be like part of the 30, but like you get like 3 extra sheets. It's just a crazy deal. Like it's a crazy deal. I don't know how else to explain it. It's a crazy good deal. So please, if you aren't subscribed, if you don't want to like commit to like the full like 3 months, I get that, or like the every month. But like if you're interested, if you see the mood board and you're like, oh, that one, like I'm really like feeling that one, make sure you pick it up in that like that 10-day window. So again, they go up on the 15th and then come down on the 25th of every month. But yeah, so be sure to pick these up, or not pick them up, but like subscribe, get them, be aware of those dates on your calendar. Okay, so that will do it for my haul officially. Thank you guys. I'm hoping that the audio and all of that is okay for this. If not, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. But thank you guys so much for bearing with me. You guys are the best. Really enjoying kind of doing more in-depth looks at the kits, and like my stickers that I'm purchasing with you guys. I've gotten some good feedback on that, and then I have also been wanting to pull in more of my planner to show you guys where I plan on using it, or how I'm using stickers, so you guys can see what my plan is for those stickers. Hopefully you guys are liking that as well, because I did that more this time. And let me know if you guys have any other feedback, things that you would like to see. I do have hopes and dreams of doing a overview of my 2023 spread. I put that up on Instagram and people were definitely interested in that, so that is a goal. And now with my camera set up, hopefully that will be something I can do as well. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I do have plans to bring some other content to the shop, to my channel, so please hang around, like and subscribe if you want to watch more of this, and I will talk to you all next time. Thanks guys. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing. Here are some other videos you can watch. Hope you enjoy.